Hey, I'm Timo. These are the kings of longevity. These are the strongest fragrances on earth, at least in my opinion. What about you? What is your strongest fragrance? Write it down into the comments. Don't forget to subscribe that tiny little channel. Come on, let me grow a nice community with you, okay? And now, we are running out of time. Let's go. Okay, before I start, I have to say just one little thing, because longevity is awesome, it's important, yes, but the most important thing is what? Yes, the fragrance DNA. Imagine a fragrance that is so powerful, long-lasting, but you don't want to smell like that, okay? So, I know, it's very important that a fragrance is long-lasting, but the most important thing is always fragrance DNA, and the fragrance DNAs of these 5 fragrances are awesome and good, okay? And now, my number 5 spot is an Oriental sweet fragrance by Montal. Arabian's Tonka. It smells like rose, oud, leather for that Oriental base, and there's a lot of sugar going on, a lot of sweetness like sugar canes and tonka bean. So maybe you're looking for a fragrance that is Oriental and sweet with a amazing sillage and longevity. I guess I have to say you have to check this out. Awesome, sexy stuff. Number 4, here comes a designer fragrance that is so powerful, strong, a wonderful all-rounder fragrance. Dior Sauvage Elixir. Oh yeah. It smells like an 80s fragrance that was remixed into the modern world. A lot of nutmeg, we have a spicy fragrance, so also a woody fragrance with a lot of depth. That comes from Amberxan and the woods, of course, and a lot of licorice in here. Wonderful. Just a tiny little bit of sweetness and freshness, so this is a great aroma fragrance, and it works for every situation, for divorce, for wedding, for wonderful office day, whatever, maybe for a date. Yes, also for a date. Wonderful. Man, this stuff works fine. Number 3, I can smell this fragrance almost everywhere, at the gym, at the supermarket, on the streets, at least here in Germany, everyone is wearing that fragrance, but it's very expensive. It's a designer fragrance, but a designer fragrance with a high-end price tag. Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade, a wonderful, overhyped Oriental fragrance. Every time I wear this fragrance, I don't get a compliment, but people come up to me and say something about that. Oh man, your fragrance is very strong. Oh man, what are you wearing? Okay, ooh, pretty harsh, pretty intense. Yeah, a rose oud fragrance, and yeah, very woody, very smoky, and there's a tiny little bit of fruitness in here that comes from that Webb's berry. Pretty good stuff, man. Awesome. But it's so potent. Whoo! But I have to admit, I like that stuff. I don't care about the hype. Ombre Nomade, my number 3. Number 2 is an aquatic fresh fragrance, and most of the time these kind of fragrances, they don't last that long, but this one, this is incredible. Incredible stuff, man. Okay, but please don't, but never ever buy this blindly. Man. By Otto Parisi Mega Mare, and this stuff smells like Aquaman. Yeah, imagine Aquaman comes out of the water. He smells like seawater, like salty water, and maybe some musk. And over there is a shipwreck and an anchor. Very intense situation. This stuff, maybe that story sounds strange, and so is that fragrance. I used to hate that fragrance, man. Boah. But nowadays, I can't get enough of that stuff, man. In the air, it's awesome. Please test that fragrance on your skin. It works differently. Man, ooh, pretty intense. The sillage and longevity. Oh, this stuff is pretty strange, but I like that. So maybe you're looking for a strange summer fragrance and maybe you wanna smell like Aquaman? So please check this out. Mega Mare. Number 1. This is the strongest fragrance in the world, at least in my opinion. What about you? Please write it down into the comments. What is your strongest fragrance you know? And this stuff is so intense. By Marc Gebauer Air Tiger, and this stuff is like a tiger in the air. It's very woody, very spicy. Ooh, a lot of smoke in here. Ay. It's not a date fragrance, but it's a fragrance for a situation you want all the attention in the, not only in the room, maybe in a stadium or something like that. You can wear this. It smells like an overdose of cardamom was blended into smoky leather wood notes. Bah. And there's junipers in here. Yeah, but man, this stuff is strange on a good way. 2-3 days ago, I had this fragrance on, and everyone around me was not that pleased, but I don't care. Everyone was like, oh man, this stuff is so intense. What are you wearing, man? What's going on? This is intense. So if you are looking for attention grabber fragrance, this one, Air Tiger. Awesome stuff. Awesome. And now it's your turn. What is your strongest fragrance with the best longevity on earth? In your opinion, write it down into the comments. Don't forget to thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe that channel. Yes, I need you. So I hope to see you soon. Your best buddy on the internet, Timo.